This is Kerry Martell of the RVLivingGuide.com website, and I'm giving you another tip on how to make some great grub for your RV living, being a truck driver, or just, boondocking, camping in general. Kraft macaroni and cheese is often regarded as the best mac and cheese, and I tend to agree that it is. But one of the problems is that it requires milk. It says it right here on the kit. It needs 6 cups of milk. Well, problem with milk is that milk doesn't hold very well if you're boondocking, or if you're living in a truck. You basically would have to have a fridge. It just doesn't last. So I'm going to show you a cool trick on how you can substitute milk and actually change the taste of your mac and cheese so it's actually more delicious. So instead of using milk, what we're going to do is we're going to use a can of cream of chicken. And this is the reason. If you read the label of ingredients, or right here, you'll find that it says that it has cream in it, and it has buttermilk in it. So it has dairy already inside the cream of chicken. That's why it's called cream of chicken. We're also going to add a can of premium white chicken breast to our mac and cheese, which will make it very delicious. And I kind of regard this as gourmet mac and cheese. We're also going to add some broccoli. Now the thing about the broccoli is that it is frozen, and you'll have to go to an actual grocery store to get the broccoli. The nice thing is that broccoli, you can keep it in your ice chest for a long period of time once it unthaws. So it's not a big deal. You can just buy it frozen, stick it in your ice chest, and this will last, at least a week. And it won't be a big deal. It'll be totally fine. And you can also, if you needed to, you can always cook it inside of a microwave at a truck stop. If you're a trucker, then you can do it that way. I tend to do a lot of boondocking though, so I don't do that. So we're going to boil water. In this case, this particular box needs 6 cups of water. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of water in my saucepan. I'm going to get it to a boil. I'm going to add the broccoli to the saucepan, and I'm going to put the noodles into a large pot as per the regular instructions for cooking mac and cheese. Okay, so we got our water boiling. I'm just going to add some of these frozen broccoli florets in there in my pot. Okay, now we've got our broccoli in here. They're going to de-thaw and warm up a little bit. Not really so much cook, but they're definitely going to be edible. And the water here is taking a little bit longer to boil than I want, probably because there's a lot more water. So once it starts boiling, we'll add our noodles. Okay, my broccoli was done a lot faster than the boiling for the water in the pot. So let's add the noodles. Okay, this is going to cook for about 7 to 8 minutes according to the box. So we'll just let that happen. Okay, they've been in for about 7 to 8 minutes. So it's time to drain the noodles. I use them in my strainer here in the sink. I like to use a pot strainer so that any of the noodles that fall in, it's easy to put them back into the pot. Kill the gas here. And it's a little warm, so I'm going to use my oven mitt, which I think is very fun. And I'm going to dump it back in to the pot. Yeah. Okay. Now it is time to add the powder. Now, as mentioned before, we're going to use a can of cream of chicken as the milk substitute because it does have dairy in it, and it's going to have a very similar texture anyway, but it's going to be an improved, I think so, it's going to be an improved taste. Add the powder, and now we're going to mix it up. Okay, now we're going to add the can of chicken to it, give some more deliciousness to it. And we're also going to add the broccoli that we previously created. I'm going to strain it here. And then I'm going to dump it. Well, you guys can't smell it, but it smells good. And it's going to taste delicious. Yes. Perfect. And there we go. Delicious gourmet mac and cheese made without using milk itself. We used the dairy cream that's in a can of cream of chicken. And it's super delicious. And I encourage you guys to try this out. I don't really have a word for this other than let's just call it Gourmet Truckers mac and cheese. So, hope you like it. Like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more great recipes for full-time RV living, for boondocking, for being a trucker. Thanks. Have a good one.